Really, I just made this channel because I wanted to get, the truth out there. And realistically, if you guys have anything you want me to look into, please message me it. If you'd like, I can give you my email. Just let me know. But jumping into it, I made this channel because I wanted to show people the news narrative of what they're trying to do to spin it and hopefully try to get people to think on their own. But realistically, that's not really realistic. Seeing people's comments, whether it be on here, on TikTok, or other social media platforms, people are pretty much sealed in their ways. And what finally solidified this for me was Nancy Pelosi and what happened with the whole mask incident and the way people were trying to play this off. And really what I'm trying to do is, this isn't about Trump. This isn't really about Nancy Pelosi. This is about just showing people a different way of thinking, really, is what I'm trying to do. And the reason for that is because people are just hearing this one thing and running with it and holding on to that. And that's not really what you should be doing. You should be controlling your thoughts and what you're doing and the reason why you believe what you believe, because every single person is very unique and special in that way. And your freedom, like your free will, your thinking should be yours and yours alone and should not be dictated by somebody. So by showing people the fake news narrative, whether it be CNN, even Fox has its issues. I would never follow any major news source for my information without looking into it. To give you an example, when I hear something, whether it be about Trump or about Biden, from any news platform, what does that mean? That means I hear it and I do not put my opinion or my view into exactly what I heard. I wait. Why do I wait? Because I don't know what the hell actually happened, because every single news outlet or station takes a 30-second clip of a 1 hour long speech, cuts it up to fit their narrative. And I was hoping to help people get past that and not deal with that and hopefully show them a different way, but that's really not the case. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm still going to be going over news stories and the BS of what they're doing, but there's something bigger going on here that I hope I can get to enough people to talk about it. And this isn't about being a conspiracy theorist. I'm not about being a conspiracy theorist. Have you ever played a strategy game? It's about seeing what's going on and trying to figure out why it's going on, how to plan for it, and what to do next. And hopefully I can start making more videos in that in the future, and hopefully I can get a lot more followers. But that was the main reason why I made this channel. I wanted to help people, really. So we'll go ahead and keep doing that, but I'm not going to leave you guys hanging just on that. I do actually have something to talk to you guys about besides the reason why I started this YouTube channel. The Portland killer is going to interview on Vice tonight. What does that mean? That means, once again, they're fitting a narrative. They're fitting a narrative, they're selling a side, and you may be asking what that even means. Well, first thing, ask yourself, why hasn't Kyle Rittenhouse been able to interview with anybody? Why? Well, because Kyle Rittenhouse was immediately named as a mercenary. Not a mercenary, militia member. Holy crap, that took forever. He was labeled as a militia member, that he went out there killing protesters. The day after, immediately, Facebook has banned him. They have labeled him as a mass shooter. There's been no interviews with him. There hasn't been a trial. There hasn't been anything. This goes for both sides. I don't care what side you fall on. It needs to be investigated, and things like this take time. The reason why we want things investigated is because we don't want people wrongly convicted. But nothing like that has happened with Kyle Rittenhouse, but the judgment's already been made, at least by big tech and news outlets, mainstream media. It's already been decided. But now you have Vice News coming out with this piece of crap of interviewing with the killer in Portland. And this is what he has to say.
Lots of lawyers suggest that I shouldn't even be saying anything, but I feel it's important that the world at least gets a little bit of what's really going on, because there's been a lot of propaganda put out there. I had no choice. I mean, I had a choice. I could have sat there and watched them kill a friend of mine of color, but I wasn't going to do that.
The reason this is crap is, once again, it needs to be investigated. But listen to it. Like, I don't know if the feds are investigating this or what, but I saw the video. I'm not saying he's guilty or not. I can't see everything in detail. But he walked into that video. He doesn't look like he walked in with a friend or anything like that. But the main point is, why is he getting the chance to actually speak out when Kyle Rittenhouse hasn't? This is a narrative that they're selling. And the worst part is, the left is smart. They know that if this guy kills somebody and says what he's saying right now, that it was him standing up for his black friend, or person of color, sorry, standing up for a friend of color, the news is going to be on his side. Why wouldn't they? That's their narrative. That's what they're trying to stand up for. And that's the BS in it. I'm not saying he's guilty. I'm not saying he's not guilty. I'm not saying Kyle Rittenhouse is guilty or not guilty. To me, my opinion, it looks like self-defense. But frankly, I don't know. It needs to be investigated. This guy, to the one video we have, looks a lot more suspicious. There's a whole lot more going on in there. But once again, I try to stay away from conspiracy theories. I don't know if he's guilty or not. But both of them should have been given the same right. Both of them should have had a chance to speak their voice without automatically being condemned by the media, big tech, any of those. And really what it comes down to is manipulating the people, manipulating you guys, the viewers. Because believe me, it gets really hard when every turn you make, you have news, you have media, you have everything telling you you're wrong, that some people will start to question themselves. And I don't want people doing that. Hold on to what you believe in. The scary part is that our country is going into a direction that almost your beliefs can lead to some sort of war or fight. But please like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for episode 2, I guess. Thanks. You guys have a good one.